What's going on, it's the RapNerd? I just got back from seeing a new horror film that just released in theaters today called Primate. Now, the story follows a girl named Lucy who returns to her home of Hawaii from college, and she brings along her friends to chill because her house is almost like a vacation home. Her dad is this famous writer who has created this lavish house, so bringing her friends along is kind of like giving them a free vacation while also hanging out. But once they get situated, Lucy's friends quickly find out that they have a pet monkey, and everything seems good until the monkey wows out and starts murking people left and right. Now, if you've seen the trailer, then you should already know what to expect, and I don't know how you will watch that trailer and expect anything else because it gives you exactly what it sells you. And for that reason, I loved this movie and had an amazing time watching it. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be and what I wanted it to be. Like, we don't have these kind of movies in theaters anymore. And what I mean is the creature feature that has a Hollywood budget, so it kind of walks the line of being campy like a B movie, but it's also well made in regards to the cinematography, the sound design, the score. Even the performances are all pretty solid. And if you're a B horror movie watcher like I am, I'm talking about shit like Anaconda versus Mega Shark. Like, when you watch those movies, those joints are clearly not being taken seriously. The crap isn't being taken seriously, but this film right here is right along the lines of value with like Anaconda, with Deep Blue Sea, with Eight-Legged Freaks. Like, it takes itself serious enough that it offers a really entertaining ride, and I loved it. Now, obviously, with this being a creature feature, there are a ton of tropes that this movie hits. People making dumb decisions. I mean, the decision itself with having a monkey at home as a pet is stupid, and you know, just that alone. But they try to give you a reason for the monkey being there, which it does, you know, makes kind of some sense. But at the same time, who the hell would have a monkey as a pet? The whole thing could have been avoided had they not made that decision. But you can nitpick this movie with things like that, with character choices and all of that. But again, it is a fun time. You're not here for logic. You're here to see what kind of kills this monkey can do. And that's what made it so dope to me, is because it is a creature feature, but with it being a monkey, and you know, I think one of the lines on the poster used for this film is like close to human. The monkey is able to like do human type stuff, but still be very beastly because it is a monkey. And while I was editing, I wanted to include this too, about it being a creature feature, but also being different. It's because, to piggyback off what I'm saying about it being human, it almost feels like a slasher movie as well. It like combines both of those genres to make this really eerie and petrifying type of creature feature, because again, this is a monkey. It can express its thoughts more than just like any other animal, like a, you know, crocodile or a snake. You can see it doing human-like things, like sneaking up behind somebody and waiting for them to turn, or being able to physically wield weapons to go against the humans. And man, that adds a different type of terror to what's going on, and I loved it. It is utterly terrifying, honestly. Like, there's parts in this movie where I kind of took myself out of just being an audience member and put myself in the shoes of the characters. And I'm like, this would be fucking frightening. Like, there's a sequence when all of the kids are like in a pool because the monkey can't swim, but he just has them cornered. So they just have to like sit there and wade in the water because they can't go on land. And it's just a whole bunch of tension there, because if you go on land, the monkey's gonna rip your ass apart. And boy, they do not shy away from the violence and gore in this movie. There was one kill in particular that I really could not believe that they showed it. And I'm like, surely, you know, it's just gonna cut away. But nah, the camera keeps going, and I was like, holy shit, are we gonna see this? And then when it hit, I was like, God damn. So obviously the Primate was the star of the show, and the way they handled the gore and all of that. And the beautiful thing about the film as well is, from what I can see, it's done pretty much practically. If there is CGI involving the monkey or whatever they did, they had a good way of hiding it, except for like the one sequence that is CGI, obviously, because you can't really do a certain thing. I think the costume for the monkey is actually a guy in a costume, and that's what makes it creepier, because it just feels a bit too real. You know, it's not a CGI ape like how portions of the Planet of the Apes movies are, and not to like knock that, but clearly, like with the scale and scope of the film and it being taking place in one setting, you know, this house, it just feels very, very scary having this monkey who is of a decent size run around just killing the shit out of people. And we talking about all of the strengths that you know monkeys can do, that you learned in school and at the zoo. They exploit that completely. And again, the biggest thing that I love about it is it doesn't try to be anything else more than what it is. There's no secret layer in here. There's no lesson trying to be taught about, oh, maybe we shouldn't own pets because really they should be free, and no metaphorical nonsense. None of that is there. It's just a straight up entertaining, well-made creature feature that I am going to watch quite a bit. This is going to go in my list of spring break movies, vacations gone wrong, summertime horror, all of that, because of how well made it is. And I will mention one thing as well. I think all of the actors who showed up here, they did a really good job. You really feel the sense of terror by the way that they delivered in their performances. Like, I'm not saying this is some Oscar-worthy type stuff, but you fully buy that everybody in the house is deadly terrified of this monkey, and it just sells it even more, even though you really don't need it, because when you see the monkey move around and just do the things that it does, you automatically share a level of terror with the characters. But it just felt good to know that it doesn't seem like anybody phoned in a performance. Everybody really came to play, and I liked that a lot. So overall, Primate was an excellent time, super entertaining. I definitely would say watch it if you are into creature features, because you will have a blast watching this movie. For folks who aren't into this subgenre of horror, you might not like it because it is goofy, it is cheesy, it is campy in a lot of areas and with violence and gore. So this is a movie you definitely will enjoy if you're into this type of thing, more so than someone who's not. So let me know in the comments, have you seen Primate, or do you plan to see it? What was your favorite moment in the movie? Mine was a kill that had to do with a pool. I couldn't believe that they actually showed that. That was crazy. And of course, if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.